Jimmy, can't hear it, Jimmy.
Can't hear you.
Good evening, everyone. Let's
Come
try
on,
that
man.
again.
Come on.
Thank you all for being here. I appreciate everybody. It has been a very, very hectic work week, and I'm so glad we're on the edge of getting to the weekend, and it can't come soon enough. I got some things to wrap up for YouTube, I think, Saturday morning, and then we'll be ready as we are on the urge of the truth in 6 days. We are very close, and I have a lot of people have asked me for hints and things, and as to what are we going to be doing, what are we going to be showing. And Matt, I'll let you know. I've told people different things, and no one knows exactly what it is. It's something different.
Nobody knows. You
Nobody
got to
knows.
tune in. You got to
Yeah.
tune into the show to find out what the truth is. The truth.
Right.
We like it.
Tease.
We're like X Files. The truth is out there, baby.
I was about to
Dude.
say, I was like, all right, Mulder. All right, that's cool.
All right, the truth is out there.
And I do got to throw it out there too, is that this will only be on live stream first, and you'll be able to see it live here only, and maybe, of course, on repeat. But it will be streaming live, the truth, next Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time. I promise you, you do not want to miss this. A lot of work has gone into this, and you'll be very surprised as to what it is. And so getting excited for that. It will be next Thursday, 8 p.m. Central, stream live only first. So we will see you then for that. But for tonight, we have a great show. Going to get started. Great to see everybody here. Mr. Dealey, what's the dealio, sir? Good to see you. How are you?
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was talking to my mom. It's her birthday, so I'm a few minutes late.
Happy birthday,
No
Moms.
excuses, Mike. No excuses,
Okay.
Mike. No excuses. Okay.
Damn, walk it off.
But but glad to be here. Thanks for having me, Jimmy. And yeah, I've been talking to Matt all week, and Jimmy, you as well. And yeah, looking forward to talk some statues. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And there's we have a lot of big things planned for Godlike. I'm working as hard as I possibly can outside of work to make these things work. And I think you'll be very surprised as to what we have coming. No one is expecting this, I promise you. So it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Big things coming to Godlike. Wait to see you all. Back by popular demand, of course, the regular now, Mr. Roger. Good to see you, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on board. Looking forward to this all week. And also looking forward to the truth.
Yes, sir.
And also your truth as well, too. Just saying all truths. But yeah. And also the topic is pretty intriguing, too, this week. So looking forward to getting into that as well.
Somebody messaged me this morning and said, hey, man, that's a really good topic, and
It's a
they
heavy
gave me a
one.
list already, like just boom, this
Yeah.
whole list of things. So I'm like, man, yeah, there's a lot of things that we could all change, and we're going to talk through those things, whatever it's this evening. But I am very interested to hear what the panel has to say about how they would change things and do things, because there's a lot of different things that I think that that statue companies could do differently, and I think it would make a very positive impact on all their customers, which is the community. So I'm looking forward to this evening. We're going to have a great topic. My travel buddy, Mr. Matt Martin, working in 108-degree weather. Good to see you, sir. How are you?
Doing good. Went to I don't know if you want me to do it now, but I'll just give you a quick synopsis. Went to see Jaws in theaters last night. It was the 51st anniversary.
Wow.
Steven Spielberg actually did just a video of him. It was like him in his kitchen, basically for the before the movie, and he was just talking about it, kind of like, hey, every day I went in after the 100th day, I thought I was getting fired, type thing like that, because he wasn't Steven Spielberg as we know him today. This was his second movie, and just some of the cool facts that he said. He said, I named. There was actually 3 sharks, and they all were just supposed to be this mechanical genius of the time and all that. They had constant problems throughout the whole shoot. And he named the shark Bruce. He goes, and he named it Bruce after his lawyer at the time. So when he would say, hey, so when he said, hey, Bruce needs to get ready we need to have Bruce ready for tomorrow, or Bruce ready for this scene, everybody knew, hey, he's meaning the shark. Another cool fact was, at the time, because it's based after a book, which we all know, But um, all the Hollywood, he got chose to be the director, and everybody was like, I mean, they said you had De Niro, Pacino, everybody was trying to be in this movie, and he said no.
Wow.
And he was like no, and they were like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Because I want unknown actors." He said the star of the movie is the shark. It's not the actors. So that's why he went with all unknown actors. And I mean, he had I mean, he was talking about it like, I mean, like, just, freaking, who was, just amazing actors at the time and actresses,
Richard Dreyfuss was one of them. I know that.
Yeah. Robert
you
Shaw
know,
too. Robert Shaw was a good one.
and things like that. But like, it was De Niro, it was Jack Nicholson, it was like, and they were like, "Are you crazy? It's going to bring people to the theater." He was like, "No."
I can't imagine any of those actors being in the movie though. Like,
No,
why
I
they
can't
bring?
either.
Yeah.
And then now, I'm bad with names, but in real life,
Roy
saw
Schneider
the
was in it.
in real life, the captain and not Roy Snyder, but the other guy, the captain and Robert Shaw, in real life on set, they hated each other. So that tension you see
is real.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, as soon as the cut went, he didn't want anything to do with the other actor. I mean, he was like, "Well, I've never done anything wrong to you, whatever." But he said all the hate and all the comebacks, that was real. That was like unscripted, type thing like that. What else? Oh, and it was the first movie ever to make $100 million.
Yeah, summer box office movies. It was like that's the first big summer.
It was the first one, and then when he said, "Hey, well, went into production phase," they were like, "Well, okay." Universal was like, "Hey, we got these big aquariums, we can film it here." He said, "No, we're going to Martha's Vineyard," and they're like, "Why are you doing that?" Da da da, and they tried to convince him to, "Hey, go inside and we're a controlled atmosphere," but he said, "No, we're not doing that." The original set plan was 55 days at Martha's Vineyard. It ended up being 159 days. So he said after that 60th day, every time he went in, he didn't know if he was getting fired or not, because again, he wasn't the Spielberg as we know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and just another quick fact, Bruce gave all kinds of problems, mechanical, and just, at one point it sunk all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, and they had to get Navy divers to like get it up, type thing. But they said, what they said, one more, let me see. Oh, and then he said, okay, he came to the conclusion that, Bruce is not working the way he was supposed to in any form. So that's why you see less of Bruce. But in as we know with Alien, less is more. You know what I'm saying? Less is more.
Yep.
But he said, I had to figure out ways to let you know the shark was there, but without being able to show him. So that's when you see like buoys going down and like the music, the music and all that. He said, that's how I let in the way the camera would do it. He said, that's how I let people know that the shark's there without seeing the shark, without seeing Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elements really suspense. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
really
it held
cool.
up. It held up. I mean, if you wouldn't have told me that movie was 51 years old, I would have never guessed it.
That blows my mind that it is.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Well, that's cool. I didn't know it was an anniversary for it either. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie, good to see you, man. You're still working with that camera. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in.
Yeah,
pause, man.
happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. We have a lot coming up this show. We're going to be talking about changes we would do with the statue companies and what changes would we make. We're going to go over it. Vision, good to see you. Kind of. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Good to see you. Where's your camera at, man? Gotta go high.
Well, I'm in a car driving, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got you. Okay.
All right, be safe.
Okay, don't get in a wreck.
Yeah.
It's coming from In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Thanks for joining, Vision. Good to see you, man.
Okay, I will want one.
And of course, the godfather himself of collecting, Mr. Kiefer. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Man, doing good. I'm tired. I don't know what it was today. Just first of all, Tuesday I had to go in to have not a root canal, a crown done.
Yeah.
And then this morning I got up, was eating some breakfast, and one of my other ones popped off. So I had to make an emergency appointment this morning to go get that put back on. And I don't know how you guys are, but man, a dentist, that is like the it's like the worst place.
Everybody hates a dentist, right?
Everybody hates them.
Yeah.
And my mouth is still sore from Tuesday.
That's rough.
Dude, you couldn't fix it yourself, dude. All them statues and stuff, you couldn't.
I know, right?
Get
in there with a gravel and just fix it myself.
I feel you,
buddy.
Alan.
Come on.
In the last 3 years, I've done a complete rework of my teeth. Got Invisalign, a couple of wisdom teeth pulled out, gotten root canal, a couple of fill-ins. I also did get a crown as well because the way the Invisalign was and the way one of my tooth was. Wow. I had to get a crown and stuff. So now I have straight teeth, man, but it took 3 years of sacrifice to do the Invisalign and all that work done.
Yeah.
All the more reason why I call shenanigans on you not having your camera on, dude. Now I need to see these smile.
Yeah, if you go back to past streams, I'd say 2 years back, like I would have a crazy lisp, and I would have to, when you first get Invisalign or braces, you have to train your speech because you start like with a lisp every time you talk, and I was like that for a good year, and I was surprised that nobody picked on it, and I was very cautious how I spoke all the time because I had a lisp, and it took 6 months for me to get used to the Invisalign in my mouth. And the dentist was like, so when you get it, you're gonna have to you'll start speaking with a lisp because your mouth has to get used to the Invisalign, so just be mindful of that. And I was like, but Ali, I feel your pain, man.
Thank you
I could
all
have bought
for
a
being here.
statue for that money.
And I mean, I had surgery on Monday. I mean, not everybody knows, but it was in and out, but it wasn't fun at all. Back at it on Thursday. So I went to work the very next day, and I'm so glad we're upon the weekend. I just want to remind everybody is that next Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time is the countdown as we get closer to the truth. It'll be streamed live only first, and you'll be able to see all the hard work we've all put in to this project. And I cannot wait to talk with everybody. Who knows? We could have special guests. Who knows? It could be something.
Oh, some Hooter girls.
I promise. Yeah.
The truth is, Vision's really white. He's not black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I knew it.
Big reveal.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we call you Night Vision then if you're black?
Oh, man.
Got him.
Hilarious. Well,
That's
thank
good,
you all
Vision.
for being here. Let me address the chat because I know we're all still coming in. The number one supporter is right there, Knight. Nobody's even close to him. Matt, he likes and shares everything we do. He comments on everything we do. Thank you, Knight. Appreciate you very much. And Jack, good to see you, sir. Another starting to be a veteran collector, and he has got some incredible pieces too. I think they sideshow sent him a gift basket or something like that.
Oh yeah, every year.
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, thanks for being a good customer." Woo! But yeah, Jack's got some great pieces. Another big supporter is right there, Terry. Everything we do and say, he likes and comments, and I really appreciate it, Terry. Thank you very much for being here. It's great to see you. You can't have a show unless Mr. Kramer is here. Let's catch up this weekend. And by the way, if anybody's messaged me in the last 24 hours, I'm sorry if I have not responded to you. I promise I will catch up this weekend. Thank you all for the messages.
He's ignoring everybody.
No, I'm not.
Didn't want to say
I promise
it,
you, I'm not. Thank you all for being
it.
here. Appreciate everybody. And there's Thumper. Good to see you, sir. I look forward to you coming on with us next week. Thank you for stopping in. And the VIP of collecting and Godlike is right here. Dinesh, good to see you. Alter Steak, great to see you, sir. Thanks for jumping on with us. Another big supporter is right there, Theodore. Good to see you, Theo. Thanks for stopping in with us. Appreciate it. Rick, good to see you. I promise you that you will not be disappointed, as we've all worked very hard to make sure this is the best it can be for you, and it'll be stream only. So I will see you next Thursday with that. It'll be great. I promise. It's going to be fun. So many guys, go ahead.
My PayPal is mmartin198434. If you hit me up, I might tell you the truth if you give me some tips.
Oh man, there it is. Just pay a little money, man. You can get the truth right now. So
spend some money.
You mean your vision at 8469?
And look, I know you guys didn't want him in here, but I felt bad for him here. And here it is, Marcos. Hey, great to see you, Marcos.
Oh my God,
there he is.
There he is.
Marcos,
great to see you, man. I know y'all begging me, please. I said, look, man. Please.
They're like, hey, dude, got join. He's just like, yeah, instantly. He made me like I was begging on my knees.
Marcos, the only reason you need to be here is to tell us where LeBron's going, because ain't nobody gonna pay him no money. Nobody wants to pay him any money.
That's stupid, but
he's like the old man at the club. Nobody wants him, baby. Nobody
there's
wants
28
him.
teams that want him right now, so he can pick whoever he wants to go. So he's
I don't know about all that.
King's king, King's king, baby, King's king. King is king.
Marcos, they let you out on parole?
Yes, they did. They did. Just for the night, though. Just for the night.
Just for the night. All right. It was great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Lane had a great question. So you guys consider Queen Studios a statue company anymore? They seem to barely put out anything. It seems just focus on 1/6 figures and art and half scales. We're going to talk about that this evening. I promise you they still are. I promise you they still are. And we're going to talk about this evening. You don't want to miss some of the topics we got. It's going to be great. Jimmy, can the big one be? No, it's not that. It's
be nice though.
It would be nice though, but no. How you doing, Soul Reaper? Great to see you. And my main brother, Alex, great to see you, Battle Cat. Thanks for stopping in with us. Another godlike collector, man. This man has got an amazing setup too. Yeah, he's been kind of.
He's got one or two statues, Jimmy. Come on now. He's got one or two statues. That's it, man.
So
I thought he retired from collecting.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you about retirement. Exactly. The rest of us do the same thing, right? So I was talking to him this morning, and he was like, man, he's been watching Attack on Titans now. I got him to watch that. I've been talking about it. And he was watching it, and he was asking about, man, does Prime 1 have statues and blah, blah, whatever. I said, wait a second. It sounds to me like you're going to get a Prime 1 Attack on Titan statue. No, I'm asking for a friend. I don't know. So we'll see what he ends up coming with, man. But yeah, he's going through what we all gone through, right? Is that, I'm done, man. I'm gonna slow down. Whatever he's next piece. Okay, I get that one. Okay, I get that one. I'll trade this one. So it just happens. It is. Thank you all for being here. This could be more transparent. Yeah. I hear you, man. I hear you. Everybody's still coming in. Thank you all for being here. Your vision, yes, sir. Honey, great to see you. Thanks for stopping in with us. Appreciate you being here. Another huge supporter is right here, James78. James, thanks for being here with us. I appreciate all the comments, man, and also liking everything we do. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Walking into it. Yeah, I know, man. We're just
go hook up Alan. He needs some.
He needs yeah. 25 years.
I feel you, James. I went through the same thing.
I actually did it, and mine ended about 2 years ago by Invisalign. So yeah.
They should have kept it going, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah. What? No. I said no.
And what they tell you is you have to sleep with retainers every night, or else your teeth will start transforming back to its original state.
Now listen, Freddie, I'm gonna call BS on that, because there's some nights I don't do the retainers. So
yeah, me too. Every now and again, but I try not to go too far. I don't want it to, try not to go crazy. Maybe one day out of the week, max.
Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you, Virgin Prime. Really appreciate you. Another beast collector in the community. Lewis, great to see you, sir. Thanks for stopping in with us. Number one fear, I'm guessing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling the best tonight, but I've been eating things I shouldn't have been eating. That's my biggest problem. I just do it all the time. But everybody's still coming in. Thank you all for being here. I see your questions. Let's see. So, you guys later too. Do you excited to see Prime 1's launches because of the longest cover? Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, there's a few things that I wish they would go back on their catalog a little bit and finish those instead. but it still gets me excited. The challenge is that the wait time, right? Is that you have to wait, a little bit longer than normal. And our topic this evening is going to be what changes would you make at a statue company if you were in charge? And anywhere from Prime One to Supercraft to Tweeterhead to Sideshow, whatever you whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to take Supercraft. I'm going to take Supercraft.
Oh,
I got some opinions. I got some opinions.
Good mind. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll take Tweeterhead then, since Matt's going to take Supercraft. But,
okay, well, yeah, they're both in the same boat. So yeah,
and I'll start it off. And chat, make sure you join us. I'd love to hear from you what your thoughts are too, as well. But we have a lot of great examples, and I'm not trying to be negative about about statue companies. That's not the goal this evening. But what it is. Our goal is to, if we were in charge, what changes would we make to try and drive their business forward? I probably talk to Alan maybe 3 times a week off stream, and we're literally talking about different things that companies could do. And he broke it down for me the other day on certain pieces and what they could do and how this is going to affect. And I mean, it was very useful information, and he kind of breaks it down, I think, before he makes a purchase. But it was good to hear that. But I'm going to take on Tweeterhead this evening, and I know they haven't had the best track record, right? So I'll start off. So if I was involved with Tweeterhead and I was a partner with them, and they brought me on to help with their business and make some moves, this is what I would start with. Is the first thing I would do is I would end all dead silence. There can't be a week or even a day at this point that you're not communicating with the community. And I know sometimes we forget, maybe as companies, is that the community is your customer, and this is what drives your business. So the last thing I want to do is not communicate with the people that are buying from me. And let's just be real. I think I was talking to Michael on the way home a little bit, and Michael had said, man, like his relatives that came over, they were seeing statues. They never see anything like that before. Because why? Because our community is not very big. It's a very sectioned off area that some of these collectibles are kind of they're not seen by everybody. But when they do see them, they're like, man, I've never seen anything like this. And that's a good example, Michael. But what I would do is the first thing I would do with Tweeterhead is I would go in and end all silence. So even if you don't have things to report, I'd be reporting, and that means whether it be just a picture of an arm, a picture of a base being made, pictures of things on the assembly line, talking with the community, being interactive with the community, because I think that goes a long way. And I hate to always use Legendary Beasts as an example, but they've already set the guideline for the community, I think, especially with all the communication they have and as they're trying to deliver. I think that's really, really important. Another thing is that I think I would also change the transparency and also what their goals are and how you plan on recovering, taking care of your customer. Because that's my first goal, is to get in and take care of everybody. Back in, I guess it was 2015, maybe 2015. PCS was not owned by Ant Adams, and Ant Adams went in and basically saved the company. And the first thing he was doing was taking care of everybody. And I mean, it was just common. I mean, I watched it happen right in front of me. And I think that, working with the community, transparency, and then also, there's a lot of people that have not got their refunds yet. A lot of people that haven't got their statues yet. Those are the first people I would be contacting through email. And this wouldn't be some generic AI made email that said, hey, don't worry, blah, blah, blah. This would be straight from me saying, listen, I know you got your money involved with us. Let me tell you what the timeline is for your piece, and let me get you taken care of best I can. And we all know that our community right now, as we look at pre-orders, as we buy things, it's not what it was 5 years ago. There's just no way. We're very more selective of what we buy, and we're you could almost say choosy. Like, we go through and we look, and we're not going to buy maybe 5 statues this year, but we will buy 2. And the 2 that we are going to buy, we look at a lot of different things before you make that purchase. So I think that's another thing. Those are the things I think I would change when I was working with Tweeterhead. That's what I would do first, because if you don't have a good rep with the community, that's probably the number one mistake.
Well, I just think it's all dead for them at this point, because I know he's a little sneaky fucker too. So what remember he said on Chris's show, he's like, we're going to give refunds within the first couple of months after that one show, like 100%. I know what he was doing. He was trying to get people happy. And then when shit came in randomly to them, it's like, oh, well, we have the piece now. There's no need for a refund. So now he's just trying to cover all his costs at this point. So that's why he's not responding to anybody that's saying, I want a refund. He's waiting for their stuff to ship and get in their hands. So now they probably can't get a refund. Or if they do, it's going to be another long process just to ship it back to him and get your money back after a couple months after that too. So he's just a sneaky little fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just done with that. He's been horrible with community. I hope his business goes under and Satchel buys it. So that's just my point.
Tell us how you feel, Marcos. Don't hold back. Don't hold back.
Yeah, I will. So if there's a company that's doing shady stuff, I think.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. No, we're in the same boat.
The amount of times I've seen people like on every comment, like, I want a refund. I've sent 6 emails. I've sent 10 emails. I've sent 8 emails. At this point, like, what do you do? Like I said, he's trying to sneak in the product to your house. Right? It happened to Dan Default. Remember, he just showed up one day at his house.
Yeah, Superman bust.
And it doesn't. And to Marcos's point, it doesn't look good when you're not giving refunds, but then you post pics you're on vacation.
Yeah,
that's kind of a bad image to put in the head, type thing.
At least he gets it though, guys. At least he gets it.
I get it. No, we all got it, dude. We all got it.
we all got it, and some of us didn't get it. Still ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Ain't nobody got their refunds, that's for sure.
Yep, nope.
So Roger, if you were in charge of maybe one of these companies, what changes would you do? Like, what changes would you make?
Like, I'm not going to call any specific companies out. We've all done it. We all know which ones are the frequent offenders, or at least those that are not in good standing with us. I'm going to just look at it from a standpoint of what I would do differently if I was running something like this, a company like that. For one, we talked about transparency. And I think transparency also, in order to really stay on top of it, hire a community manager. There's a lot of companies that do that. Hire a community manager. That's their sole purpose and sole job is to make sure that the optics are always in a positive light. And you have someone interfacing with people, and take that out of the hands that are sometimes just like the producers or associate producers, or the people that are like working on design work or working on marketing. No, like, if I have marketing material, that's one thing, but the community manager is the one that knows when to populate the streams or populate social media with that content, and actually regulates that and starts to schedule it, right? That way you have a steady stream of stuff that you can work on producing marketing material, have it backlog, and just start being able to share stuff with people so you can keep it consistent. As far as like also sharing more of the process of what we do, I feel like there's still a lot of disconnect between customers and creatives at two different studios between studios and consumers that don't necessarily know the process. And it's real easy for us to be critical of the process and critical of how things go. And, if this product was made like this, well, why wasn't it made like this? Well, if this has a sword, why is the sword should be made out of metal? Like, there's all those like little things that come up that we don't know anything about as far as the whole process what it takes to actually produce things. It's a different it's not just creating a mold and then creating a model and then printing it. Like, it's a different discipline. So it requires hiring different people to do stuff. Well, if the community knew that, then maybe that would kind of hinder some of the criticisms that do come, and maybe have a little bit more understanding of the process, right? So I would do things to help kind of remove the disconnect between community and production. I would also be sure to make sure that what I do announce, whenever I do show things, I show things that show that prove the quality of my product, and not just announce the product. By helping forward and helping show the quality of what we do. Not only are you creating a little bit of engagement and a desire for what we have, but you also get to see what we're doing and how well it's being done. And that's how I differentiate myself from other companies, perhaps, right? just to try to make sure I'm unique and not just showing another turntable or another little glimpse of something. I'd show a little bit more of that. As far as like what's on the horizon, I'd probably share more about what's coming out and stick to that roster of what you have coming out. Because we see some teasers and some things, and that stuff gets blown out, and it's in there, it's out there for years, and people are like, whatever happened to that one piece? Stay accountable for what you have coming out on the horizon, and so that people can still have that engagement and still have desire for what's coming out. I'd also create a little bit more engagement too. If I have different swap outs, or I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do, or even what next piece is, maybe let the community choose. Give them an option to choose A, B, or C, or something like that.
Okay.
Right? Have people like have an option to be like, hey, you know what? You have these options of swap outs, either it's heads or hands, whatever it is, right? Narrow it down, and by creating some engagement, and have like your actual consumers decide and become part of the creative process in that sense. Also, I'd reduce the level of variance. I can't stand that shit. Sometimes, like, I don't like the idea of using FOMO as a weapon or using scarcity as a tool, only to have like another variant come out, and I think that's pretty scummy. It always bugs me. One thing I'll bring up one right now is that's when they did the Harley Quinn sideshow, the Hell on Wheels, and they just did a swap and just swapped out the base and just changed her and stuff. The same pose, but it was a different version of the model.
I remember.
I thought that was kind of lame. And there's been other versions, other circumstances where that's happened. And I work, like I said, on building the community and not just necessarily building transactions.
Okay,
so,
I love that.
Yeah, so that's how I would kind of come at it.
Yeah, and I mean, we're not here this evening to, we're just here to say what we would do. It's more of, how we would change things and do things for some of these companies, and trying to positive impact some of these mistakes that I feel that they're making. There's some companies that do things very well, and there's some that don't say anything and don't do anything.
And that's the infuriating part of it, because a lot of the problems that they're having are self-inflicted. It's all stuff we could see coming a mile away. It's not like it's just out of my hands and things are just the way they are. No, there's a lot of different forks in the road, and we know that it takes it's taken a long time to really get things off the rails for companies like XM, Tweeterhead. Like, it's not like it just happened overnight. It's just something that's been gradually happening. So there's the anger and the frustration is something that's building up, and now it's like kind of a fever pitch, and people have a right to feel that way.
Right. Well, thanks for sharing that.
What we should all do is just hire Marcos, because he knows everything according to him. So
he always knows everything. He always knows everything. Yeah, he's always right. That's his go-to line.
You gotta shave that damn goatee first.
That's true. Because it's untrustworthy, man. Everybody knows the second Spock had a goatee, he was bad Spock. So.
Well, Marcos hasn't been on the show for 6 months because he's been growing the goatee.
He's been growing hair.
It's taken 15 years right here. This is
Roger, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Roger?
Yes, sir.
Go.
Roger, so I agree with everything you're saying besides one. So I want to know, like, pick your brain. When you say give them more options with the swap house, I think that's the worst thing to do, for the fact that Supercraft is doing that, and I think that messed them up. Because if you give too many people too many options, it takes longer to get.
I'm just saying, like A or B. You want let's say there's
A or B.
Heads.
Okay.
Let's say there's like 3 heads, and you want to narrow it down to 2. Give the community decide which one they want, right? I'm not saying give them. I wouldn't say open up the floodgates, because that's too much engagement. And next thing you know, you're going to make people mad. I'm saying you got to keep it funneled, and you got to keep it tight. So let's say there's only a few variants of as far as hands or swaps. Or let's just say, would you prefer more heads, or prefer like maybe different hands? And of the hands, would you prefer this or that, right? Or maybe even if it's 2 different poses. Let's say you have 2 mock-ups and 2 blockouts of the potential model and stuff, right? There's dynamic pose this, or museum pose this, right? Maybe it's something like that. Either way, though, it still kind of gives people an option to say, like, oh, hey, I was part of this. I kind of contributed. They're going with the version I like, which is the version I really want to see. Something like that. Like I said, I do think that there's a slippery slope. We're having too much engagement and having people too involved.
Yeah.
Now you have too many cooks in the kitchen. You have too many people that are engaging. And then you make somebody mad, and then you have like I said, that's you don't want to do that either. So like I said, you keep it confined, but you still have engagement. You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah. That's a good bring. Ramo, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. And if you were put in charge of a company, what changes would you do? Is it something similar, or?
Well, I've been consistent with these things. I wrote some notes out just so I won't forget. But as far as the changes I will make, I think low ES. I know Roger was talking about FOMO. I know some people don't like FOMO, but I think it helps the hobby as far as some of these pieces having value.
Okay.
It's like at least a chance, of having value.
Yep.
And I also think it might, in my opinion, I think it might help some of these pieces get into collectors' hands, instead of the long waits.
Yeah.
And then obviously the shipping prices, the shipping prices, man. Like when you look at the competition, you sometimes, especially in the custom world, it just doesn't make sense, when you see this, like how they come up with that type of shipping
Yeah, I don't
price,
even know where to start with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. And then for me also diversity with some of these characters. I know usually they go to the go-to characters, they sell, but I mean, there's collectors out there that want some of these characters that never get made. And just if you don't think it's gonna sell, at least give it a low ES. Give those collectors a chance to collect these characters. So that's about it for me.
Okay.
Ram, I get your point with creating FOMO, but what happens when a piece has 100 ES and doesn't even sell? So that's the issue right now with a lot of
people. Like I said at the end, some of these characters people want them, and so just put it at a low ES.
No, but these are like these are like high end characters that are still selling. Like because with Prime One, you see the 350 ES. And then, like when it actually comes out, the real ES, it goes to 100, 150. So
I see that. I see that a lot. I mean, also, I want to add as far as the shipping. I mean, it prevents some of these collectors to buy these pieces. And I mean, it's all the pricing, man. It hurts the hobby for some of these collectors. And I think that's why they tend to cut these pieces down, because they're like, oh, they don't see like it's selling, So
I feel like I've said this for a while, we're getting higher prices with worse service. So like what makes you buy? So back then when I first joined, and Jimmy, you kind of brought it up, like get more, like it's such a small community that we have already, you're exiling so many people out. I remember when I first joined, there are so many people like, this is my first piece, first Prime One, first sideshow piece. When I was coming in 4 years ago, I rarely see anybody say, this is my first piece. Look at it, everybody in a group chat on Facebook. I don't see that at all anymore. So it's definitely, it's too expensive for new people to get in. And even the people that have been doing this forever, they don't even want to buy new pieces. So you're just exiling your current customer and your new base that you're trying to do. So it's a lot of issues right now going on.
Marco, something you said just really stood out to me. Higher prices and lower quality service. I mean, it's just what's real, right? I think some companies do it very well and some companies do it very poorly.
Yeah.
I think that that's something that should be looked at very closely. Mr. Dealey, what do you think, man? What's the dealio today? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, you guys all made really good points, and I'm on the same page as you. I was really, what Roger was saying, I was thinking along the lines of transparency as well. Just with regards to communication with your customers. And you said it best, Jimmy. I mean, LBS does such a good job of this, of the production line, and this is where we are, and Wonder Woman's going back for paint, and now it's, we're ready to ship. I mean, those are all the things that we want to see, and we pay a lot of money for this kind of service, to Marcos's point. I think also to your point, Jimmy, I think the lack of communication and the lack of, I don't want to say relationship, but just back and forth with the community, it's become acceptable that a number of these companies don't respond to you or don't communicate with you. And we're supposed to be okay with that. I'm not saying go on strike or anything like that, but like for us, but the tide has to turn where there has to be some mutual respect. And listen, you're a customer, you're keeping us afloat, you're paying for the pieces that we're putting out. we want to communicate with you more and be more transparent. To Roger's point. So
okay, no, that's some great brings, and everybody's has a ton of great information, and I'll be actually watching this replay tomorrow on the way to work and kind of listening to everybody's feedback because it's all really important. Mr. Matt Martin, I know you've bought a few statues this year.
Just one or two
statues this year.
One or two.
What is something that if you were in charge of any of these companies, what would you do differently?
All right, I'm going to pick a specific company, Supercraft. I've got items from them on PO. And with respect, delays happen. So every company goes through delays. Not even going to address that. But if you're saying, Matt, when you take over, okay, we're having a meeting, and we'll say, let me meet, the whole team, da.
Yeah.
First off, if I see a guy that looks like Marcos, he's getting fired right away. He's out. He's just getting out.
There you go.
Just getting out.
There you go, man.
You're out the game.
And then that's why you're super crapping now, because you're not understanding that I'm always right. So you got to keep me on the team. Get me out here.
Get him out. I'm going to say, who is this? They're going to say, we don't know. Nope. And I'm going to say, get him out. You get him out.
Matt, his parole officer is probably looking for him anyway. So.
Yeah.
Alan Keeper up there. That's our parole officer.
But I would just say, in all seriousness, okay, who's our marketing guy? He or she is going to stand up, and I'm going to say, hey, you're doing a sucky job. I don't care, how that's going to come off. You're not doing your job, so this is what I'm going to need from you. And if you can't do it, we're going to need to, find somebody else. That being said, what I would do, I would start doing like little reels and stuff on Instagram and even go on like YouTube. Not even, with respect, you ain't even got to go on anybody's shows. Launch your own channel because it's free. Let's be real. And say, hey, we're going to do a live Q&A for 1 hour. We're going to be here. I'm going to be here. Hey, okay. Hey, we're going to have some things I want to say, but then we're going to take questions from the chat, thing like that. Like, hey, I'm going to fill you in saying, hey, we're not going to make excuses. Number one on this podcast, we're not going to make excuses. I'm going to give you the solid answers as I know them right now because I just came into this position. But that being said, we are going to put out a superior product, etc. Now this is where we are for the first, let's just say 30 minutes. I go a breakdown and I'm showing pics. You're not taking my word. Because at this point, my word doesn't matter because I'm just, you're pissed off anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm showing pics / videos. And then for the last 30 minutes, we're just opening up to the chat. Doing that day one, like, hey, okay, guys, set up a YouTube account. Let's go. And then after that, and during that, let's say in that, YouTube, I say, hey, well, Transformers, which I have, Michael has ordered, we're expecting Q4. Okay, this is where we're at with it. Okay, hey, I know you got email saying we were having problems. This particular part is where we were having problems getting it to mesh together. That being said, we got it figured out. Or hey, we're still working on how to get it figured out. But from that point on, I'm doing every other day videos / on YouTube / Facebook / Instagram to keep the public. Hey, your money is safe. Number one, that's the main thing. Your money is safe. You're gonna get a superior statue. Yeah. And we did fire Marcos day one. That's what we need to know. Because, we talked about it like, hey, we pay a lot of money for this stuff. Yeah. Back in the day, it was like when we were growing up, it was like, oh, McDonald's is 99 cents. You can get a bag full, 99 cents or $1.99. And that being said, if something was a little off or cold, you wasn't freaking out about it because you're like, hey, it's 99 cents. Well, shit, this is $2,000, player. I'm gonna need a little quality here.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying.
Hey, Matt. I'm sorry, Jim. Hey, Matt. I agree with everything you said. It's because I got the Batman. I bought it day one. I just bought it. I love the concept. I just loved it, and everything you said. I agree because for being such a new company, you got to give these collectors confidence to buy from them. In the future, because because they came out with 2 awesome concepts with that Transformer and that Batman. And now, now collectors, man, I don't blame collectors to be hesitant going forward.
So look at Marcos biting his nails. He think he getting fired tomorrow.
Shit, come on, man. I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous. Look at my phone. I'm looking at Michael's
he's already looking at his LinkedIn already.
Okay. You better update that bitch.
God damn it. Okay.
All right. So Freddie, what changes would you make, Freddie, to a statue company right now that you think would be impactful to help if you were in charge?
I'm the captain now.
Captain Time.
Look at me.
Matt, fires Marcos. Don't worry, Marcos. You come on my team.
There we go.
Let's go.
No, we need Alan, like Marcos said. You saw how he was upset about that alien from Prime.
Yeah.
We need that pressure. We need that pressure.
So I don't want to reset what everybody said because all points were great. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna just try to pick one point. So every company is built differently. Every statue company is built differently. They all have their thing that makes them unique and their struggles that also make them unique, right? I don't want to pick the Juggernaut and say because that Juggernaut has these issues, that is the problem with every last one of them, because it's not, right? Example, Iron Studios, well-oiled machine. We don't hear nothing about them. They just cranking out statues left and right. And I get it, small statues, but still, they doing the game. You don't hear nothing about them like that, right? Other statue companies too, right? So everybody has their issues. But as far as what the climate says that money is an issue. So I will have to try to figure out, right? Despite the shortcomings, because again, if money is an issue, right, I got to figure out a way how to get these costs down. I don't care if I'm Iron Studios or I'm Prime One, right? I got to figure out, okay, shipping prices. How do I make this less of a burden for collectors, right? Do I make statues more, the ES more to get costs down? Do I try to get them local? You know what I'm saying? I figure something out, work out with prices and, find the best route. What do I offer for shipping? Because shipping is a factor. Shipping is part of it, right? Because it can't be like, well, the statue's $2,000, but then shipping's $1,500. So that's my number one priority. I'm working on pricing because I don't want my customers to be overpriced and to feel wary and to feel like they got to retire 3 times. You know what I'm saying? I want my customers to buy. So, that's the one thing I would do, man. I know tariffs is an issue. I know if you live in Canada, Australia, certain parts of England, it's an issue. I have to figure out, okay, do I need to put centers somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Do I need to put someplace in Australia? Do I have to put someplace in Canada or what have you? What do I need to do? Like companies, work on shipping companies, like figure out like what are the best companies? Do we need forwarders? I have to figure out a way. Let's get costs down. That's my number one priority. Because again, all those other issues we talk about to me is secondary, right? Because trust me, if the price is right, I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? Second after that, second after the pricing is communication. Because look, if I straight up tell you, I'm like, look, I have issues with the licensor. I have issues working with the shipping company because I'm not getting this thing out to have y'all spending $15,000 or whatever. So guess what? Like, we'll wait. We're like, oh, okay, we good. We waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait 2 years. I'm like, look, I'm not putting this out. If I put it out right now, it's going to cost $3,000 when I know I could get this down to $52. So look, if I get that shipping down and I'm communicating, to me, everything else will fall in line. So I don't have the solutions as far as how that works, but I'm saying I will at least try to work stuff out and try to figure things out to at least get costs down, Okay. And I'm not putting out statues like that, putting out 50 POs when I know, prices are super high. So,
yeah.
Okay. And then just to add something I forgot about, but FBJ, Freddie makes great points. As a whole, in this hobby now, we have an issue with shipping. whether it's the real shipping. Hey, is this real, or is it or some companies padding? Not naming any names, but since there's that idea and thought process out, I'm gonna say, hey, here's our shipping, but here's one better. If you want it shipped through you, if you got like a business account or whatever, here's the dimensions of the box. You email us the label.
Right.
Boom. Done
Yeah.
deal.
Are you going to take? Are you going to take full?
Something.
Are you going to take full responsibility if something comes broken though? Because they do that.
No.
I had the option to do that with the company, and he told me if it comes broken, I will have to take full responsibility. I know that we always go against shipping though, but I pay attention to shipping more than anything, right? So like even let's say Prime One versus Sideshow. Sideshow is only $100 usually cheaper than Prime One, but it's for Californians because I put a $3,000 statue in my cart today, and it was $350 in shipping, $178 tariffs, and then it was taxes was $356 or something like that. But if you add it all up, it's still like $1,000 almost.
Yeah,
you get what
yeah.
I'm saying? So they just try to mine F you and stuff like that. And I don't like that because like if I live in Florida, they don't charge taxes. They don't charge this and stuff like that. So you guys got it better over there. Even what kind of
Come on down. Pull up.
Even what kind of concept? There's so many things I wanted to buy, but the taxes is just crazy. California is so crazy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is pull up, Vision. All you gotta do is pull
Get
up.
that U-Haul ready, baby, and come to Texas
Yeah.
or Florida.
But that
All you gotta do
too.
is build a little cave in the back. I'll pull up.
But that's what I was talking
Hey,
about
Vision,
too,
come
man.
get
What
that
about
heat
getting
down
these?
here?
What about getting these? You know what I'm saying? These again. I don't know how this stuff works because that's something I'd be looking into. You know because I know Spec Fiction does it in a couple of places. I'm like, where do I put the spots where they can drop it off there and it's like, hey, it's shipping from this spot and make things cheaper. You know,
But again, it got to be insurance though, because like even because Spec does it, he's taking care of the insurance, they break it, and he has like a system over there that can fix things. So like what I would do is something similar to like everybody was saying about the ES, make it a little shorter. I would say instead of Prime One, I'm going Prime One because Prime One's the company I like the most. So instead of making these sections these bases so massive, shrink them just a little down a little bit and stuff like that, and that can save costs as well. You know, because if my budget's $10,000 a year, that's only 2 statues if you count shipping. Then like a couple years ago, I probably can get 5 or 6 statues.
Yeah, but I don't want to sacrifice that because I mean, even like so with the dark side, we're getting Vision, right? And I like how they handle it. I know it's custom, but just as far as what if you're in a group, as far as what they've communicated, right, and great communication, what have you. They tried their best to say, hey, we're not going to put it in one box. We're not, we're going to try to put it in 2. And at some point, they're like, oh, shipping was too much for 2. Let's put it in 3. And then at some point, it was like, look, we're going to have to put it in 4 boxes. And then we're going to have to put it, we could put it in a crate to make it cheaper. I'm just saying, you got to make all these options available. And not also that, like I say, even with the shipping, some of these companies, they only give you one option. I'm not going to name the names, but they give you one option of shipping. Then they have other companies that only give you 2 options. And they were like, where is the boat shipping? I'll wait 90 days. Why can't you give me boats? Why not give me that option? Give me boat shipping. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm working out all this stuff where it's like there's different options for prices. So the people are not priced out. That's my one priority out of all things. The first thing is I'm working out these prices.
It's harder to do that with 100 statues that you got on your underneath your belt, like Prime One, right? So let's talk about Jay. Jay does it so well because he's not really a big company like a Prime One. He's not there yet. He's a collector first. So his ears is more to the streets than the Prime One CEO. They're just looking at money probably and stuff like that. So it's going to be a different like I guess communication, shipping wise and stuff like that, because you can't make everybody happy. Even with the custom, I think the shipping was $850, and I heard a lot of people get mad and stuff like that. Oh, that's a lot. I think it would be cheaper if I do it per box or something like that, and it might be. But they try to, what they did was they try to cover themselves. If you do a crate, the breakage will be way less.
Yeah.
I mean, so I understand that with
right. But that was an option though. That was an option.
That was an option.
That's what I'm saying.
It's hard to give everybody an option if you have a massive ass company and you're doing X, Y, and Z, and you can have like 10 different options, and everybody's not gonna be happy. Somebody's gonna be mad. Like, and the company you're talking about, I understand J&D. I put them out there. I think they should offer
economy.
Both. Because I didn't buy the guts. It's not because of the statue price itself, because I had the money for that, but I wasn't going to spend $1,400 in shipping. Like for $1,400, I could fly over there, give me, well, never mind. But,
Yeah, and see, this is where communication comes in too, right? Because even with certain companies, I'm like, what tell me why the shipping is so high. Why go on sale and then the shipping is the same price now as the sale item? Like the item is the item is the item is 1,500 now from 3,000. Oh, great!
Yeah.
But then shipping is 1,500 again, back up to 3,000. Explain to me why is the shipping so high? What is the difference? These two statues are the same.
Yeah,
why is the
even
price
off a
so
day
high?
though.
Huh?
Like when Prime One have their sales, right, off of one day, I always
Yeah.
take screenshots of the shipping because like it's like I don't do what Alan does because Alan don't dream, but I be dreaming in a cart. All right. So I take a picture of the shipping, and then when they go on these sale prices, I'm like, damn, the shipping went up $400 more. How was that from one day? What changed? Like, what type of gas are you using now from yesterday? You get what I'm saying? So my thing is stop trying to my FS and just put the price retail and say free shipping. I would respect you more if you do that.
Because I've told a few collectors that I've looked at certain pieces when they have the sales, and they get you with the shipping, but if you add it up, it is a sale. It's actually a sale.
It is.
If you compare it to other distributors and whatever, but like it's just that they get you with that shipping.
Don't make me to be fools, Ramo. Yep. I'm like, just put it in the price, man.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Just put it in the
this
price
though.
and put free shipping, and that'll get people's attention. The
But
free
like,
shipping part.
put like this. The thing that pisses me off about the Prime one, because I've been looking at a piece that's been on sale like 9 times on like their summer sale, winter sale, blah blah blah.
Which piece is it?
It's the Zatanna Prime 1/3 with the whole background and everything.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that one, and it's been on sale forever, and it's going down in price every time because no one's buying it. It's not even low stock, so just no one's buying it. And the shipping has gone down as well each time. So they can do it. They just don't want to do it, obviously. They want to make money. So, you know, like they're price gouging on shipping, which is not ethical at all, I would say. If you want to keep the price high for the retail, like, you know, on the sale, that's fine. But don't switch up the pricing on the shipping, because the shipping should just be how much it should cost, not because, you know, you can make a little couple bucks here and there off people. So that's my issue with it.
What if they did this, right? Let's say they offer a statue. Let's say another Prime 1 Predator, right? It's $3,000. The first 14 days, instead of whoever pays in full get free shipping. Now, if you decide to cancel, we keep 40% of the NRD that you put down. So for $3,000, they keep 40% of that. Would that be an incentive enough for people to pay? Like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna grab it all right now. Or you don't think it will work?
No, they would have to do something like when you pay in full for that and free shipping, you don't get a refund. That's what they would have to do if they did that.
Yeah,
they gotta make their money. They have to make their money. They can't give you 40% back.
But I'm pretty sure people like Matt, Allen, everybody on this channel besides Vision would do that.
Yeah. No, I would say even one better. I've been saying, this is my one point, Jimmy, that I wanted to bring up, is that I talked to Matt about it and a couple other people. Everybody kind of thinks I'm crazy to say this, but like, I know.
You're crazy.
Yeah, you are crazy.
But I'm always right.
I saw you unbox their guts. You are crazy.
Guess what? Hey, guys,
Boy.
he's like, oh, he did it drunk. That's
Boy, you ain't fooling nobody, Marcos. You ain't fooling nobody.
I did it hammered backstage, way more hammered. I was like, what the hell?
You bumped into that guts like 5 times, I think.
I did not, bro. I did not. The wind blew it. But what was I saying? Oh, so what I always say, like the company should do, since things are changing, times are changing. Once that PO comes up, they should give you an option. Like they should, bro. I always said this: if they can't sell 25 pieces, they should have 25 pieces ready for you to buy right now in stock. You're gonna pay a heavier price, obviously, but you get the, you know, you don't pay a heavier price, and you get the piece shipped that day, basically, or the next day, obviously. You know, if you buy it at night, whatever. I think they should do that always. Have 25 pieces ready. Or 50 pieces, and like people will say like, yeah, but the factories aren't working like that. I get that, but things are changing. You got to change your strategy.
PCS did it with the Ghost Rider, so I do agree with you. That would be dope. You can see a Predator today.
They did. They shipped it out really quick.
They shipped it out within like 3 months or something like that.
No, but I mean like literally that day you buy, like PO day, they should have 25 ready to ship out. You're paying a heavier price, though, obviously. But
I like that idea.
I've said it multiple times. I've gotten a bunch of backlash. Well, factories can't do that, companies can't do that. But like my mindset is like, things aren't going great right now. Might as well switch things up and see what works. And I think that's to be a good thing to get people working. I know Chris Michael would buy Batman pieces from Prime 1 day one if you could get it within 2 months shipped. And pay a higher price. I know Matt would, Alan would, I would for some pieces for sure. So. If you don't have the confidence to make 25 from the start, that piece should never go up for pre-order. You know, my humble opinion. And like I can say, guys, I'm always right, so that doesn't matter.
Well, that's why you're fired.
Because
That's why you're
when they
fired.
show the statue, they also show a prototype. Just make, like you say, make 24 more. That's not like it's not that difficult to do that.
I don't think it is either.
I do agree with you and stuff like that. But even with that happening, somebody they'll get upset. Like trust, they'll be mad. They can make everybody happy, you know.
I'm taking Matt's idea for our company to do the Q&A. Marcos, you leading that Q&A. Any questions? Make sure you answer them.
Well, Alan, you've been very quiet there, listening to all of us, and
he's been asleep. He's been asleep.
I'm very interested to know what you would do differently with statue companies as to what changes you would make.
Well, I have to say that just listening to all of you, I think you, between all of you, you pretty much touched on a little bit of everything that could be done differently and could be done better. I mean, there's certain companies that I can just say off the bat, keep doing what you're doing. You're on top of the game. You've got a good strategy. You know how to run a company, and top of that list for me would be LBS. Yep. I don't see anything that they're doing wrong. Doesn't appear to be any mismanagement. They're taking the money in. They're paying their factories. They're paying their creative people, and they're taking a salary. And apparently, there must be leaving some money left in the account to go forward with other projects, which is a smart way to run a business. I can only reflect back on. Now, I've had a couple of businesses, and I think they were fairly successful. I will say my advertising and graphic design business, when my company was hired to do a project for a new client, whether it was a commercial real estate or off-road powerboat or whatever the company was, there would be writers involved, there would be production people involved, there would be photographers, video production, helicopters. Yeah. I mean, you name it, it was involved to create what I needed to do for them. At the end of the day, when I got paid for a project, the writers got paid, the production people got paid, the helicopter people got paid, the printing companies got paid, everybody got paid. You know who's the last person to get paid? Me.
Wow.
And
that's usually how it goes.
I took a salary, and whatever was left from that stayed in the account, and it was there for the next customer that came along. So I would have some money that he would say, okay, I need to get started on this project. Okay, great. I've got some operating capital. Let's get going. Hire the writers, hire this and that, and we could start the project, and the money would come in from that company, and we'd go on to the next project. But man, the way I see some of these statue companies, and you can't tell me that if they're running into financial difficulties, 9 out of 10 times it's because after they've gotten paid, they're grabbing their salaries and they're grabbing what they need for themselves. And I'm getting the feeling that the factories are the last people to get paid, and their creative team is probably the last people to get paid. And so they're running into financial problems. So then you see a company like Prime One, and I hate to hammer on them because I love their product, but man, some of their marketing strategies just baffle me. Absolutely, I'm scratching my head. You've got a beautiful product with that Queen Alien. I'm going to harp on that. It's a beautiful.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, it's coming. It's an awesome product. You make 40 of them at $9,000 a piece. Where's the? What the hell are you thinking? Make 150 of them. Bring the unit cost down to $3,600, or actually it would be less. It'd be more like $2,800. Sell 150 of them. Those things are going to be sold in 7 to 8 days. It's a nice product. You're going to be sold out 150 pieces. You're going to still make the same $360,000 that you had planned to make by selling 40 of them. You're not going to piss off half the statue community.
Yeah.
And you're going to get your money, and you're not going to have a bad reputation. I don't understand what these marketing people are doing. I really don't. And then getting on to Supercraft. What the hell? All these little, okay, we're going to charge you $300 extra for this little
Are you tripping, Marcos?
That's Marco's fault. Yeah, that's Marco's fault.
going to cost $350 for this little gold-plated thing
robot, yeah,
on that statue, and then if you want the other thing, it's going to be another $400. And if you add all that up, you're spending like $4,500 for a little quarter-scale statue.
Mm-hmm.
Again, what the hell? What are you guys thinking? Especially when you have something gold-plated. Now, when that first item was talked about back, how many years ago it is right now, gold was probably $1,800 an ounce. Now it's $4,000 an ounce. So it's going to cost you 3 or 4 times as much to get that item plated as it was back then. So you're already losing money. So you're trying to scramble and figure out a way. Hey, how can I still make that same money and give this to the customer? Well, you're not going to be able to. You're going to have to operate at a loss, and if that's what it takes, then that's what you have to do. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't understand what some of these companies are doing. I just scratch my head. Prime One, great product. Love you guys. But you got to fix your shipping. I mean, the whole community complains about the shipping. At what point are you guys going to wake up and say, hey, okay, we should stop tacking 20% onto our shipping charges, because we all know that that's what's going on. I don't know what the exact percentage is.
Right.
But I think the whole community knows that that's what's happening. They're tacking money onto their shipping. And people will say, well, I'm going to get it from Sideshow instead of Prime One. Well, and I've heard it come up on the panel this evening. By the time you get done with Sideshow, number one, the product costs more, because Prime One is now demanding that, hey, you got to mark it up, whatever it is, 15 or 20% on top of what we're selling it for. So that way it funnels people back to us. So then Sideshow puts that product out, instead of it being a $2,000 product, it's $2,500. And then when they ship it, you got the shipping cost, you get a tariff, and you get a tax. So by the time you're done, you add all that up, you're better off just buying it direct from Prime One, and you'll get it faster than you will getting it through Sideshow. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but again, if companies are having problems financially, generally it comes down to they're sucking money out of the company that should be there. They're taking it out for themselves, meaning the people that are running the company, the upper people, instead of just taking a modest salary, keeping the company running. But they want to have their fancy this and their fancy that, and they're probably the first people to get paid instead of the last people to get paid. And that's just not a healthy way to run a company. I'm only speculating about that, but I think that's what's going on. Also, a lot of people, collectors, they think, okay, I just PO'd this. I just put $1,000 down on this statue. So that money is going towards that statue. Well, guess what? It's not. That money is going to the money that they're taking in from that particular new release is going to pay the factory for something that they dropped off at the factory a year ago. And it's the only way they can get it out of that factory is to pay them the money that you're now paying one or whoever it is for that PO. And that's why you see all of a sudden Prime One or whatever company, they're putting out all these POs. Yeah, because the factory said, hey, we got these pieces ready to ship. And the company is saying, okay, that's great, but I don't have the money to send you because I already spent it on other stuff.
Yeah.
So they have to put a PO out to gather that money. And then, okay, great. Now we got enough that we could release, or we could pay the factory for something that they've been working on for a year and a half. I mean, what the hell kind of way is that to run a company? Of course, you're going to run into problems if there's a slightest little blip in the economy, in the world economy. People are going to stop ordering, and then the Ponzi scheme is going to fall apart, and you're going to be left holding the bag, like what I think is what happened with XM.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. You people, the companies need to wake up and start running their companies properly.
Well,
and Alan, they were kind of clever on their end for Supercraft. I mean, so you have to pay in full if you buy it. Like for example, the Transformers piece, and they don't have a cancellation policy. So they consider everything made to order. So you can't cancel from them. So, okay, you've been waiting 2 years. I want to get out. You can't. There's no way that you get your money back. You have to get it and
that's because that money is not in an escrow account. It's gone. They've already sucked all that money out in salary or to pay for other projects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're not running their companies properly, and that's what it boils down to with a lot of these statue companies.
But also, Alan, with Prime One, you know what also costs a lot of money is those showcases, and we keep getting more and more every year. Cut down the showcases, cut down the prices, or cut down the cost, and then
Yeah. But you have to admit the one thing about those showcases, and I think they have scaled those back a little bit because some of their production value a little bit. Not this last showcase was not quite what it was a couple years back. They were quite extravagant, special effects and this and that and the other. It appeared to me to be a little bit scaled back, and I think that they'll probably scale it back even more as time goes on. I like to see those, instead of spending. I mean, they used to always have a presence at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah,
I can only imagine what it cost to ship their staff to buy the space on the showroom floor there at the con, and then fly people over, fly all the statues over, this and that. Probably cost them $150,000, $200,000 to do that. Now
they'll be there this year, though. They're there this year with Sideshow, though. They don't want a fashion booth.
Yeah.
Well, sharing a booth with Sideshow is different than having your own.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still a lot cheaper, and I'm glad that they're doing that.
I am too.
But I think the way they're doing it, I think, is fine with their showcases. I mean, they're certainly getting a lot of publicity. A lot of people are tuning in. I think they're creating a lot of hype for themselves.
Yep,
a lot of good publicity. But man, if you're gonna put 5 statues, let's say this next quarter, and you're gonna put 5 or 6 statues out for PO, for God's sakes, have 5 or 6 statues that are shipping to customers that were from previous showcases. You can't just keep taking money in, and not shipping stuff out.
Yeah.
There's no equilibrium there. This is where the money is coming in, and this is what's getting shipped out.
Right.
And there's a huge gap there, and they just can't seem to close the gap.
Well, I remember, Alan, after they stopped going to San Diego Comic-Con, they started doing, remember that, Jimmy? We watched it on the show. They went to, Japan Comic-Con because it's cheaper for them probably just to go local. Yeah. And it's a big con, obviously, still. It's not as big as San Diego. So they did that at least 1 or 2 years after San Diego Comic-Con.
I remember. Yeah.
So that's pretty smart of them to do that, too. But I'm with you. Cut costs down. I just think they did too many showcases. They were doing 4 a year at one point, and 4 of them. We got a bunch of them all throughout each showcase. This is coming soon. This is coming soon, rather than seeing a piece or other stuff like that. This last showcase, I give them the respect that they actually showed pieces. So that's, or at least teased legit renders and stuff. So, but I just think I think you're right though. Their costs are too high right now, and they're definitely not paying it in the correct spots where the money's going to. So, Alan's correct, guys. Alan's correct.
Well, I'm just saying that if some of the corporate people involved with some of these companies, you know what? Maybe you don't need a new car this year. Maybe you don't need a new $3 million home this year. Scale your lifestyle back a little bit. Get your company under control.
Yeah. No, that's just some great brings. And I know a lot of companies watch us, and we only want to see them succeed and move forward. These are some of the things that we would do differently, especially with these companies that put out great products. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of the updates coming to a lot of these companies this year. I know I hear rumbling around San Diego Comic-Con that other companies are going to launch new projects to the community that have not been seen before yet. I'm not saying I know everything. I'm just saying that I hear the rumbling of it coming, and it's companies you're not expecting as well, because they are fighting for new projects, licensing, and I think you'll be very surprised. So looking forward to that and some new announcements before we go on to pictures. It's a great topic, really is. I really want to get it out to the community and all of us come together and talk through it. Let me bring up my screen here real quick. There's a lot that's been shown this weekend, or this week, I should say. And also, I just want to point out, Alan, the Queen Alien is still up for pre-order for you, so don't worry.
Yeah, come on, Alan.
Still there for you. Just in
$9,
case you-
$9,000.
I won't buy that piece if it was $2,000. It's not me right there.
You
Okay.
would, Rambo, don't even be telling.
Hey,
come
I
on,
don't feel
Rambo,
I
dog.
don't feel that piece, man. It's
Okay.
all over the place.
Okay.
It has to be $5,000 or more for Ramo to buy it. So yeah.
Any hate mail goes to Jimmy at
I hate it.
Don't worry, I'll hear it tomorrow or
Jimmy
something.
at AOL.com. All your hate mail.
Well, we gonna hear it. You gonna hear it tomorrow because you let Marcos on, so you
Yeah,
gonna hear it
it's not-
regardless,
I
you
never
know,
get to the end of
man.
it.
No, it's more incoming mail from Alan's rant the other time about the alien. So I'm pretty sure.
Next Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time, we will launch a new project called The Truth, and you'll all be able to see it live on stream. It will only be on stream from 8 p.m. Central to 10 p.m. Central. You don't want to miss this. I promise. We've all been working really hard for this project, along with maybe some special guests joining us and special messages. There's a lot of things coming next Thursday. You don't want to miss it. It will be The Truth next Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Exciting stuff. Cannot wait for that. Before you message me, I'm not telling you, so just so you know. So because I get that a lot already. And I'm telling people different things. Oh, yeah, it's this. Oh, really? Okay, great. And they think it's what it is, but it's really not. Okay, so let me bring this up. It was today. This was shown today, and I know Matt already ordered it. So this is the Darth Revan from Sideshow Collectibles coming up. You know what's cool about this one? The XM1 was awesome, but the lightsabers light up on this one.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I like it. Well, I mean, I'm going under the assumption it does because they're lit up right here. But
I wish
think
this was a
false marketing
mythos, though. I wish this was a mythos.
oh yeah. This is gonna be great. So RSVP is up right now, and this is gonna be cool, man. It looks like it's 1/4 scale statue, and I just love their Vader they did, and I really want to see this one here too. Congratulations, Matt. Congratulations.
So this will be a new.
If it was Mythos,
pre-order
yes.
with Sideshow.
Yes, sir. Brand new pre-order coming up.
See, one thing we forgot this on the subject again about giving Sideshow their props too. I know LBS get their props, but Sideshow lately for the last year and a half, when they show something and they go on pre-order, it comes out in 6 months or less. You get what I'm saying? 6
Yep.
7 months, and I think that's dope. You know, you gotta wait
That's awesome.
2 years or whatnot. So shout out to Sideshow.
This is a good looking piece right here. I really like it. Yeah.
No, that's a great Bring Vision. You're right. I know we're giving a lot of love to LBS, but you're right. Sideshow does an incredible job with customer service. They get their projects out very soon. I think they do an amazing job. I really do.
Shout out to ECC. Yeah, I think I love the way they do things myself.
Okay. ECC as well. Awesome. Great piece coming up by Sideshow. I'm looking forward to the full reveal, and I'm sure that'll go up probably next week. I'm pretty positive about that. And, you know, I saw this today, and I don't know. Let me get your guys' opinion. Because these are the variant of the Apple. They're doing a gold version now, and it's not just one.
I make that down. I don't need to buy that.
This is the gold variant replica, and I did notice here is that there are multiple replicas. Look, all of these
that's
here.
cool.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool, and I like the way they look actually here. But that's creepy with the eyes. But this is really cool.
Yeah,
That'd be good for Halloween. But
It
a
would
lot
be.
of people collect these things.
I know.
Yeah.
Dan does. Dan's got them
Yeah,
all.
yeah. They're awesome.
Is it just me, or I like the original ones better than the gold variant?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
They're probably running out of ideas, so they're going to do something.
Yeah, yeah. Like the heck with paying a new sculptor to do another one. Let's just go ahead and paint them gold. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I mean, it's still cool, especially if you collect them. So I did think that was neat. Those are coming up tier 2. Looks like, and I hear they're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con as well. So That should be really cool. Let me bring this up. Alan sent me a message today, and I saw it. Alan, I wasn't ignoring you. I saw it.
Oh, I know.
Let me see. Let me bring it up here.
He was ignoring you, Alan. He just.
No, but don't listen to him. He told me I ignored Alan today. Here's a link. That's what he said there.
This is the Prime 1 Zod that is now released.
Ooh.
And for pre-order, not released. I'm sorry. And it looks like a 350 edition size on the DX version. Now, Alan messaged me this. So the DX version is $24.99, right? Regular version is $2,000. So the question I have is, what makes this $500 more?
That's a different torso, I think, right? You get
I think it's a different torso.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look.
And you
I don't
get
know
an,
exactly. I could be wrong.
and you
but
get
I'm
an
right.
exclusive portrait too. With
Okay,
the
exclusive portrait. That's okay. I see what you mean.
That's worth it. That's worth it right there.
I think so.
It's very cool.
I'm glad it came with blood, though. You have to pay extra for the blood.
but
that is
did you
correct.
notice the dimensions on this thing?
Congratulations, Alan! Let's go.
It's almost 36 inches tall, and the version with his not this one. This is a little narrower, but the one with his arms out, that's 44 inches across.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's rookie numbers to Alan, though.
That
That's
one,
rookie numbers.
that's 44 inches across.
Holy
like
shit, that's huge.
Alan's
I
face
really
will
like-
fit that easily.
I really like this piece.
There
I
it is.
like
That's a black guy.
this one.
112 centimeters, 65 centimeters in depth, and 88 centimeters on height. I agree with Bishop. Congratulations, Alan, and he'll pick this up.
I'm telling you, that I got my itchy finger to put this in a custom.
Do it.
Oh, really?
Do it. Do it.
Do it, Alan. You got to pay for them. You got to pay for them pieces you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
that
the
they
pieces
still
from
haven't
2
made.
years ago.
From 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
Now I know this won't ship until 2030.
Exactly.
Time.
Exactly.
Well,
2040, Alan.
that fake
2040.
rug.
Okay.
That fake
But,
rug's
I mean,
me a dust.
I love the
magnet.
mixed
Oh my gosh.
media. I love the way it's painted. And he's a big character. I have the original version of this, the OG, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would probably still keep it, but I might find a place for this one too.
I really love the mixed media, Alan, but you know what? I love the other one you have.
Yeah, me too. I like that. I like that pose, the one Alan has.
And let me tell you,
have this one. Me personally.
yeah, I mean, I love the character, but let me tell you why I'm going to wait. Is because the word on the street is J&D is working on Zod right now, and that could be a new statue coming up. I keep hearing that from a lot of different people, and I know.
Made with real blood. Made with real blood. J&D.
I need to see this piece first before I order anything.
Don't let
Like-
Marcos unbox that one. Please don't let Marcos don't buy
I
that
would
one. I don't want you to
never
unbox that
unbox the
thing.
J&D
I don't want you to
Don't
unbox
let
that
him.
thing.
Don't
Please.
even let him put the little fur on.
He already cut.
Hey, Ram, send me the link that Marcos can get unboxing. I need to
He
see
already
it.
has that damage to it. I don't need more damage to it when you have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Listen
I
like that.
had 2 little breaks, and one of the breaks came out after when it was all put up, like 2 weeks after. So
Man, look, it's
say
got
all you
little
want. You
feet.
can say all you want.
Man,
Animal
this hobby is dangerous because I like this. But I like Alan's pose better. The thing is, just people love the new thing every time, and it's just a concept. That's all it's changing. If it was in reverse and Alan's was the new piece right here, everybody be like gaga over that one. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
So like when you say everybody, not me, I like this one better because I just finished the book and even the what's the name, like this vision of the character is this. So I would prefer this over. It don't matter if it came out at the exact same time. Even J&D, they don't come out with something like that's more like this. I wouldn't pick it because it's J&D and you got silicone. Like you got to look good. Flow.
I agree. If it was me, I would go with the first version. That's the one I like more, and I would wait for J&D to make their move. Even though I love this, I mean, I like it. I love it. I just know that I'm not a big fan of this pose, Alan, and I know that J&D is going to do one like realistic, and that's the one I want to see. That's what
I am. I'm interested too to see how they're going to put a more realistic take to that portrait.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. I mean, it is. I just want to see.
It's gonna be Marco's face.
My face?
Yeah, he's like, ooh,
Extra
I'm gonna break
portion.
that.
Bonus.
He's already look at the
DX.
pieces he's gonna break.
J&D gives me like my respect. Like, here you go, Marcus. You shit on us for so many years. We give you this dot right here.
So this is straight at Matt's house right here. We took these pictures from Matt's place. Check this out. I think it's the collector's hands.
Ooh.
And this thing is
haunting,
so crazy real.
Wow.
It's almost too real.
Yeah.
Look at this. Like, look at that.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I can have that in the house.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Put it on your nightstand.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I'd be afraid to walk into a room.
Yeah, I don't want to see that in the middle of the night. Like,
I wouldn't want to either.
Clean them dishes. Yeah. He ain't playing.
Clean them dishes, Playboy.
Yeah.
Look at the
police knock on your door, just roll him to the front door and be like, yes, sir.
Dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is not from Matt house. I'm only kidding, but still,
Or have him by the window with a silhouette. You scare the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't at the house.
Dude, that's how you don't get any FedEx or any type of you won't get anybody's no FedEx.
Oh, but there are people that order
right at your front door, just like right when they open up. Oh shit! Fuck.
This is the realism on this is just ridiculous. Like, leave it to infinity to nail this. Look at that.
Wow.
That's worth the price of admission right there.
That's a working that works too, right? Like it actually
it lights up. And,
I mean, like you actually talk to Sauron when you do that.
better for the price to happen.
It's a functional.
So how much is this piece, Jimmy, roughly? How much was this piece?
I can't remember. I think if I remember correctly, it was close to 5,000. I think
5,000. Yeah, 5,000. Yeah. But it's all
Hey, Roger, it has some sort of sensor. You walk by it starts talking to you. Right?
That's not. I don't want that. I don't want that.
If it did have the sensor when you walk by that, it lit up. That would be epic, though.
It's already terrifying enough. I don't know if it needs anything, but it's a cool idea. If you're getting this piece, please post it on Godlike. I would love to see it. It looks amazing. I mean, this is probably one of the most realistic busts I've ever seen. Real close to RDJ. I mean, very close, if not.
And it's got 2 arms.
2 arms, exactly. Yep.
Nice.
Who's a big fan of 2 arms is Alex Battlecat. He loves his bust to have the 2 arms. I that's growing on me a little bit more. It doesn't really bother me, but when it did bother me, Alan, the Joker with 1 arm from Queen.
That one.
I don't know why it just didn't work. Like it didn't work for me.
Yeah, it was. It works okay for the Terminator, but for some reason on the Joker, it came off as an amputee. It was not.
Huh. I agree.
I really wish they kept the original idea with just no arms.
Yeah.
And then I thought that was perfect, and the nice base that it had.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what you can do though, Alan? If you have that piece, you could turn it and angle it, and put like 2 J&D Jokers next to him, the bank robber and the other, or Bane and Batman or something. I think that would look really good, actually.
It would, yeah. Get creative with it.
Alan, didn't they pin the shirt sleeve too?
They did.
Yeah,
I think that's. In all seriousness, I think that adds to the amputee. Connotation there. Yeah.
It's just kind of a shame because the portrait is amazing on that piece.
Mm-hmm.
So I did find this today on Hexabus. I was looking around for deals and looking around to try and get.
Don't do that.
What'd you find?
That's trouble.
Deals, whatever. But I didn't find a deal. But I did find this, Matt. If you're a Dragon Ball Z collector, check out this this stand you can get.
Oh man!
You can display your. Let me see.
Jimmy, I've seen that big Brawly bust. Remember that? Like that ginormous one? I've seen that on that. It's cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. Where you can put whatever you want in it. It's like a big bust. I mean, a big stand for you, and it's got a big Z on it. It's really cool. It's got the logo on it.
That's pretty cool. Is it if you're a Dragon Ball?
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It's only $5.99.
There's need one.
He had that big 8 that they just came out with on top of that when he was on live stream. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
I need to watch more of their live show. I rarely watch.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff. Like he puts out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. Really cool piece. Congratulations, Vision, for getting one. Just kidding.
One? He's getting 3.
He's getting 3 of those, man. 3 of them, man.
I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna make my own version.
Oh, I can see you doing that. I could definitely.
Hell, that'd probably look better. Shit.
Yeah. I guess. Oh man. Shout out to everybody going to San Diego Comic-Con. This is going to be there from Alex Ross. This is super cool. This Marvel versus DC.
That's cool.
Really cool piece, man.
Very cool.
Yeah, you can see the Marvel side. Man, why you gotta put a bigger picture of Iron Man? Come on, man.
Come on, dog.
If we're being honest, DC wins this battle 10 out of 10 times, right? Just
DC, baby. DC all the way.
Yeah, dude, they're washing that Marvel side easy, dude. Washing them.
This is pretty cool, I have to say. Alex Ross does a really great job in making these comics look realistic. I really love his art style. Super cool. Very, very cool. It looks like I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con coming up. That's going to be one of their exclusives.
Unique.
And I was thinking about you, Alex, today. I bought this up just for you. Let me see here real quick, my friend. I did see this today. And Freddie, tell me what you think, man. Have you seen this piece? This is Attack on Titans.
Ooh.
That is fire, man. I'm telling
you. See
You.
on there?
Cool.
That's really cool.
Hurt Studios, man. They make the best Attack on Titans.
Okay.
This is really cool.
That's impressive.
Very impressive. I like how it has a little.
I heard they might be going on license too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what I heard. I'm not sure. I hope they never hate. I hope they don't though, because the pricing is great on these statues.
Check it out. What if you have both of them, Matt? Yeah, one next to each other.
I want to see other. Do you have more angles? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. You even get switch outs. Look at this little baby switch outs.
That is.
I love they got Mikasa there chopping her up.
Hey, Matt,
chopping her ass up, bro, Freddie. Chopping her ass up.
Exactly.
That'd
like,
be
what you doing?
Ship to you.
Even though that was Levi.
That's really Annie, right? Annie Lionheart. Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you know, Mikasa's like she ain't playing that. You try to mess with my man.
That looks
She's
really
not
cool.
playing. Oh, that's so cool right there.
Super cool, man.
I've always said with the Attack on Titan is if it's a Titan character, you always have to have the human like in front of it or something. You know, like you gotta have both characters.
Something.
Transformation scene always. That's always good.
That is hot.
That
Like,
is
how they did
really
that.
sick.
The pose, everything. I'm about to.
That's cool right there. Yeah.
I love that Mikasa's kind of on there, but not really. I wish they had Annie. And it makes more sense if it's actually Mihawk. My gosh, I'm thinking of One Piece. But what's his name? Levi that's fighting her, not Mikasa. Because Mikasa doesn't really fight her at that scene. It's Levi. So,
Yeah. I mean, she's
there.
I know it's Mikasa, man.
But you know,
and you got Levi on the other side.
But Levi chopped her ass up the whole.
Hey, Marcos, I agree with you. I didn't even think of that. That will bother me a lot.
Yeah, or just put
little
Annie.
things like that.
Annie.
Yeah,
just put Annie.
Yeah.
Just put Annie there. That's all it is too.
Annie.
Yeah, but because you know why? Because Annie don't really sell. I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, the statue itself is great. You know what I'm saying, right? You gotta put a known
2 females. That's what they want.
Hey, I would like that. If they would have put Annie and her. I don't know.
Annie,
I don't know. Or maybe a swap out. Maybe a swap out.
Annie, are you okay, baby?
Yeah, Annie, are you okay?
She's not okay. She's actually not okay. Spoiler alert. She's not okay in the show.
Yeah. No.
This Aaron. These are
super
nice,
cool
man.
piece, man. Freddie, I think you're right. This company makes some beast Attack on Titans. Yeah, they really do.
Great.
Yeah. I mean, look at the hair and the tie. Yo, Brian.
Brian, what's up, man?
Would you consider this a bust right here?
Yeah, it's.
Not a bus.
It's not really a bust. It's more of a.
I mean, it's half his body, right? I mean,
Right.
Yeah, nah. They're just ginormous characters, so it's kind of weird.
Brian, I was very close to going, man. I'm not sure, but I heard you're going to San Diego. Safe travels, my friend, if you're going. If I do go, I'll let you know. Okay, so we can meet up at lunch.
All right, no spoilers, but Brian is shipping something to me right now. We will be doing a live unboxing when it does get here. So thank you, Brian.
No spoiler. He sells one thing. It's Maji cases, dude. What
Wow.
is that?
But if Matt's doing that live, that's gonna be crazy.
I'm doing that live, baby.
No spoilers, but
Just one
No
Module case
spoilers.
doing that live. Woo!
Or it could be something totally new.
That's
that
gonna be
could be true.
sweating.
Could be true.
I want to see that.
Let me bring this up because Michael Dealey was kind enough to share this with us. I can't put the music because it'll get flagged on YouTube. But
Look at this setup. That's the
I
best
know,
in the
man.
game. Best in the game.
Turn this off. This stinks.
It's coming
This
together,
stinks.
Michael. It's coming together.
it
Thanks,
is.
Ramo.
Best in the game.
America. That's red, white, and blue, baby. Woo. America.
This is on the 4th. Michael sent this to me and asked him for a small video, and he put that together for us. And let me tell you, it's very, very impressive. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok. We are actually expanding very, very quickly on all social media. So, and thank you all for your support. I appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Hey, Michael, is that Arnold? Is that Arnold's signature in that frame? In that
It
print?
is, yes. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
That's
I
really
did not
cool.
get it. I didn't get it in person.
Marcos' signature. It's Marcos' signature in the frame.
I'm better than Arnie, baby. I'm better than Arnie.
That's
Here to
dangerous.
protect you.
Oh no.
House.
Yeah,
Oh, that
Super
looks
cool.
great, Michael.
it really does.
Thanks,
man.
Alan.
Great setup, man, and
Thanks, guys.
fantastic
Cool.
look.
I would have to say, if this was the only statues that somebody had in their collection, man, like you was set. Like this, you don't need a whole bunch of just that right there. Like this is all my collection
Hey,
right here.
hey,
Like,
I
that's
like
powerful. Powerful.
Hey, like
right
people
there.
say, less is better. Honestly, man,
That's what I'm
that looks
saying.
clean. That
Yeah.
looks clean like that.
If that's all I had, and you walk in and see that, I'm telling you right now,
That's all you
man,
need.
That-
That's all
That
you
would be
need.
in my movie section right there by the TV, right there. The
you
way
turning
he has it.
heads. You turning heads
I
immediately.
Well, and okay, just look at the setup, right? He's got 3 statues in one area. 3. Those 3, that's all you need. That's all. You don't need like
I'm saying.
30 pieces of Terminator to
Nope.
give
Hey,
a huge
Hey,
impact.
that's why I say when people look at the price on certain statues, I go, man, I'd rather go all out on one piece
Yes.
than buy 10 pieces, man.
Yep.
Like I gotta make sure, when I go all out like that.
Yep. And
Preach,
invest
brother.
and
Preach.
invest in the display, man. Like I say,
Exactly.
man, save that. I want to spend that too on stat. No, save. Put some money into your display. Make it look nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's really important. I guess getting them all together, and then they're on Todd's display stations. I mean, it really came together very nicely. Along with
Nice.
another great example of less is more. It's 3 statues, but it's very impactful because it just kind of tells the story of T800 as well. So
And
it's
the
really-
prints add to it. All the like, if you have
Yes.
memorabilia or prints or like whatever, like the whole setup, man. Like all of that stuff that counts. Part of the
Yeah.
collection, man. On the wall, looks nice.
Thanks. Yeah, that was I don't want to say last minute change, but I originally, to Ramo's point, I wanted to have it by the TV in the living room area,
Okay.
but I got
Shot down.
kibosh on that. My wife said
I know
so.
that feeling.
I had to move it, and
Hey, Michael, you have it. That's what matters. Michael, you
Yeah,
have
it's
it. That's
true.
what matters. You never know in the future, right?
Yeah.
There's hope.
Now, has she seen that setup? Has she seen that setup? I'm like, babe, like, look at this. Imagine this, like, in the living area when people walk in. Wouldn't they?
And she didn't say you can sleep in that living area every night too. Then that's what she done said.
And I do like Matt's impression of Jill.
Yeah.
yeah.
Michael, God, another pops, Michael.
Apparently, my wife sounds like Edith Bunker. I don't know. For your older guys.
Mike's over here. Yeah. Mike's
coming, Michael? Why do the boxes keep coming?
Michael
That's one of those-
Michael hits it with a good excuse. It was like 30% off. It was like you gotta buy it at that point.
Yeah.
You gotta buy it.
Yo, people come off.
No, you tell her it's buy one, get 3 free.
Yeah.
Get 3
That's
free.
it.
I don't know if this
Crazy
happens to
sale,
y'all,
crazy.
right? But my wife, like, she'll have people over sometimes, and then she'll walk them all the way up to my office just to show them my stuff. And I'm like, we could solve this problem if you just have some of the stuff downstairs. You don't have to walk them up to my office. To show them.
It's like, nope.
Yeah, I was telling Jimmy today. So Jimmy and Matt have said to me, probably for the last year, right, in preparation to getting the space together, the reactions of people that don't know that these exist, right? That don't know about statues and stuff. It's amazing to see their reactions to your point, Freddie. So we had this woman that cleans the house like, once a month, whatever. And so she came with a partner of hers, and they saw it and they're like, what the heck? And they started taking pictures of it and videos of the bust. And it was so funny, their reactions. Like, they had their arm around it. It is funny too. My brother-in-law, and I was telling Jimmy this, July 4th, my brother-in-law sees it and he sees the bust and he goes, Michael, isn't there a Planet Hollywood somewhere that's missing the statue right now? I said, I don't know.
Might be.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think these are at Planet Hollywood. But.
No, when I had the at my old house and I had the Bat Cave, same thing with Michael. He had like crew come do a deep clean like once a month. Yeah. They started to go in there, and once I started getting the bust, that was like real, like silicone and all. They were like we ain't going in there. I said, you ain't got to go in there. I said, you ain't going, because they were scared as hell. You know what I'm saying? They were like, that's too creepy. I said, yeah. I said, a lot of people say so.
They were with the silicone. They were like going this to the the face. They were pointing the face, like kind of like in the movie, right? When Edward Furlong does, it's like
And then I show them, like I said, look, feel the facial hair, because on on the Batman's, the Bale and the Pattinson, you can feel the stubble.
Yeah,
that shit's real as hell,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yep,
that's scary. I mean, especially when you see them for the first time, when you haven't seen these things and you see them in person for the first time. First of all, I said, this is really big. I didn't realize how large these things were.
Oh, yeah.
And then, getting it in your home and seeing it for the first time. Marcos and Alan, Freddie were all with me when we unboxed the. I don't know. I can't recall if you were there, Matt. We unboxed the RDJ live.
Yeah,
and
that's one of the ones I joined. Yes.
Okay.
So yes, I do. Yep.
Yeah, that right there alone was like seeing that in person for the first time was. I was unscrewing the actual board the head was on, and when I was turning it, the head turned and moved and looked at me.
Oh,
because I was trying to get it all unboxed and get it all ready to go, and that way I can get it, ready for the setup and display. But seeing them in person for the first time, a neighbor came and saw that the RDJ. And he's like, I can't believe these are in people's homes. Like, they should be like at a movie theater or somewhere in a big event. I can't believe people actually own these. And he goes, man, how much do these cost? And I kind of told him, and kind of walked away. No. So, not doing that. But
well, the first bust that I saw was at Battle Cat's house. I'm like, I don't know where to go from here, but down. I mean, Battle Cat has such an amazing setup, and yeah.
I mean, it's hard. Once you see one of them, you're just like, okay, well, what am I going to do at this point? Because they look so darn good,
Yeah.
Now, I would love to see all the expressions of the people who walk into Alan's house.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They don't walk in and they don't walk out.
You're mesmerized or whatnot. But, great piece of mind, great setup.
Yeah. Thanks for showing it, Jimmy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Alan, you still, if you have time, Alan, you have time. You can still pre-order the Queen Alien. There's a few spots left.
There's only a few, Alan.
Few spots left.
Two people bought it. Like, well, it's actually a few spots with 38 still left.
Now it is
it's 40.
It is $86.99, and there's only 40, Alan, and this is the bonus version, sir. So you do get the deluxe version for $86.99.
Wow.
Alan just muted his mic and started cursing. I saw that.
Now, and don't worry. Listen, expected to ship November of 2027.
So you got time to figure out where you're going to put it.
That's the date that you get the first notice that it's been delayed.
Damn. Walk it off.
And then 6 months later, you get another notice that it's been delayed. And it kind of goes on from there.
2035. It's finally coming out. Ready to ship.
Oh, well.
Yeah. It's just a great piece. I don't know if how many collectors are actually going to get this in hand, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. But let me bring up this real quick. So I did see this, and I know Matt Martin is very excited. Let me get this set up here. Let me see. This was shown by another collector overseas, and they had the actual Silicone Hulk on deck. And I know the community had mentioned that, you know, compared to the prototype, it's a little lighter. The silicone's not as green,
but not in this one. This lighting is
it looks good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very different, I think, because of the camera and the lighting. Until someone gets it in hand and sees it, they'll know for sure like how close it is to the proto.
Hey Matt, you have this coming?
Yeah, Playboy. What's my name?
Like, what's my name?
Playboy.
Hey, that's clean, man. I would love to have that. That's clean.
Yeah, Matt, you pair that up with your 1/3 Iron Man. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah, with the 1/3 Iron Man. Yeah, by Queen.
Yeah, this is something super cool, but I can't wait for Matt to get this because it's going to be a nice unboxing. Now, Matt, this will probably be the fastest unboxing you've ever done, just so you know.
Well,
it's 2 pieces.
I would say the unboxing, yes, but then the talking about it and then posing it, you know, and all that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a different unboxing for sure.
Yeah. Just don't dislocate his shoulder though while you're unboxing.
Yeah.
You know, don't do that.
Looks like Jack had a question. Questions in the panel in the chat. Does anyone own the XM Ghost Rider on a horse? I'm thinking of picking it up, and what would your opinions on it be?
Pick it up if you can get it.
That's a great piece.
I had this piece, Jack.
Okay.
It's well worth. I'm not sure what you're going to pay for it, but it's well worth it. It's a big piece. The flames are very well done. I think they were better on the horse version than on the bike version.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of visual impact. It's heavy, and again, it's huge. And if you have the chance to get it for a good price, I would say grab it. It's a very nice piece.
And no light ups on that one, Alan, right?
No light up, but it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it.
Jack, if that's the price, run, don't walk, and don't trip.
Really?
Now.
I've seen it for good prices. Yeah. Okay.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
That's a great
Where's
piece.
He says 1K. He said, Hey Matt, is that still available? That Hulk?
Not where I ordered it from.
That's tempting, man. Like I wonder how it would look next to the LBS Hulk that I have. I wonder how it would look. You know, I love Hulk, man.
Because then you got the comic and you got the realism.
Mm-hmm.
Renee, send me a message. So remind me, hey, can you put both Hulks together and I'll Photoshop it for you.
Okay.
I'll Photoshop it for you. But you know what it looks really good with? I saw a picture with Iron Man 1/3 by Queen, and then someone had a custom Age of Ultron. They all have the same base, and they're all together. Look,
I saw that. Yeah,
it looked really, really nice. You know, it did. But I like that XM Ghost Rider. Jack, what's the price? Oh, are you kidding me?
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling him to run, don't walk.
Yeah, I've seen it for good price. For people sell it for a good price a few times. Yeah.
No, so Jack, I just got to clarify: is that shipped to you, or is that not shipping included?
Jack, you better not trip on your way to accepting that deal. Let somebody else take it from you.
It's two big boxes.
If they say ship to you that much, I'd say absolutely 100% get it. Yeah,
that's a good deal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really X does a great job on the flames. You know, on the fire, they do such a great job.
I've seen it in person, man. That statue's incredible.
It's big, right, Alan? It's a big statue.
It is big.
Okay, yeah, just keep that in mind, Jack. It's a big piece. So.
Yeah, I've seen people. I've seen people be creative with that piece, with the lighting and all. Even though it doesn't have light ups, people can be creative with that piece for sure.
I mean, think about it. It's a quarter scale horse. So it's going to be big.
Let me bring this up here real quick. Matt, I got to send you a text message here in just a minute. Let's see. I saw this on Hexabus, and they're still available. If someone's looking for this real quick.
Yeah, these are nice.
I want that so badly.
I like the Kingdom Come the best.
That's the one I want. I want too much stuff, man.
Add that to
Don't
the
we all,
list. That's
Freddie?
what I
Don't we
hear.
all?
That's Freddie every time I hear him. Add that to the list.
Jimmy, is it what's the price for the dual version for both? Because it's $10.99 for this one.
Yeah. So, excuse me. Kingdom Come original version, dual version. Let me see.
That will bother me getting the dual versions because the poses are so similar. I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah, I don't need one.
I would get the
I would
Kingdom
just pick.
Come.
Yeah, I would get Kingdom Come or something.
Yeah.
I like that.
Freddie, get it. It's 1/4. 1/4.
Yeah.
I might get that. Put that right next to Dark Side.
It's $10.99, man. $10.99. That's good.
No, it's a great deal. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's, but I gotta prioritize stuff, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
I go look, man. Like I can, most of these statues we can always get eventually. I just have to take my time and just curate them. Take my time and curate them. I don't need to rush.
That's a weathered collector right there. He knows.
But with J&D, it sells out right away, right, guys? It sells out right the first month.
Yeah.
So you gotta get in.
I don't mind the hunt. That's me when it comes to collecting. I don't mind the hunt.
The
When it's time,
turnaround is quick. The turnaround is quick. You'll get it quick.
Yeah.
You get it quick.
Hey,
man.
check out Jack. Sorry, I'm checking out.
Nice. Nice.
He was checking the price. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shipped.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Wow, unbelievable.
Great
Consider
stuff.
yourself enabled there, Jack.
Congrats,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Dude, I
Congrats.
love whenever we have a live transaction going on here. It's awesome.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
trouble. It's always trouble.
Well, with all these guys, forget it, man. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like it happens so often. We especially on Saturdays for some reason.
Well, Matt still hasn't bought something while we're on the stream. Normally, I feel like he buys one per stream. So.
That is true, Roger.
That
I know.
whole class
Yeah.
stream player.
It's consistent. Hey, Matt's consistent. He's consistent. He'll get one.
What happened with this?
Well, he's flexing the guns. Like now, you got to buy something, man.
No, I got something. Listen, we got something in the works
Okay.
that I bought. Matter of fact, today.
Not yet. Don't say it yet.
Oh, I ain't gonna say it. But it's gonna be epic.
Okay. Yeah. Let me
Does it
bring
have
this
anything to do with the truth?
up. Could be.
Conspiracy.
Could be. Check this out. This is I was talking to Matt about this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this was based off a comic with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves comic book.
Look at that. That looks cool.
I like it.
I do too.
How much does this go in for? What's the prices on this one?
This one here is $17.99 for the deluxe
Okay.
bonus. Regular is $14.99.
Oh, just do the 17. Yeah.
See.
That's cheap in our world. Shit. I mean,
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about it, but visually it looks really cool for sure.
Yeah.
This is a cool piece. Congratulations, Vision. Looks like you're a piece you'd buy.
I think I heard the comics doing well, right? It's based on a comic book.
It is.
Yeah.
and then
That
they
is
did
cool.
an anime series on Netflix for it. So yeah.
Mm.
That is really cool.
Looks cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen the comic or this, but it's a cool piece. $17.99, edition size of 300. Looks fantastic. Looks great. Congratulations, anybody picking that bad boy up. Looks really cool. Let me see. Oh, can't show that. Let me see here. Real quick. Not quite yet. Almost. Let me see what's the question here. The Queen Seals say we would have multiple drops. Oh, I remember that. I remember them saying that this year. Seems they're saving our Wonderfest again. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think that they did say they have multiple drops. Now, they could arguably say, well, some of those were in art, right? Because they own in art. And they have multiple drops for them. But I don't know if they're going to have other items. Now, what's the best way to put it? Damn. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
I'm
Did we
telling
lose
you.
Vision? We lost
I want
Vision.
to let it out.
Yeah,
But
I'll tell you.
honestly, Jimmy, real quick, I haven't kept up with Queen at all. Have they come out with any pieces outside of I guess the Hulk's coming out now, like statue-wise, not just 1/6?
Yeah. They no, just the 1/6 stuff. That's all they've come out with. Did we lose Michael too? Man.
Yeah, we
It's
lost.
coming back.
He's
Okay.
loading.
So NR has been very active in 1/6. They've been doing Q&A streams, showcasing their new figures. The last one they did was a couple days ago with Supergirl, 1/6 figure that they're doing, and before that was Terminator, and then they did the Christopher Reeves, I think Batman, Harry Potter's. So every month they have done 2 or 3 streams in the community doing Q&As and showcasing their stuff. So they've been active there.
Yeah. From what I see, they've done the best 1/6 stuff too. In art. So.
Hey, Freddie, are they consistent? They're more consistent with their 1/6 lines.
They're very consistent, consistent, right? And because too, they're doing the same model as they're doing with statues, which is they're focusing on 1 or 2 at a time, and they put their time into it, right? So unlike Hot Toys is great. You know, they're king. They're like Prime One when it comes to 1/6. They're pumping out stuff, so you get a lot more misses with Hot Toys and a lot of corners being cut, which is not the case with InArt because they take their time for that one particular thing or the 2 or 3 drops a year, and so they pretty much have been hits. You know, yeah, they have issues. I'm not saying they don't, but for the most part, the thing is in the community too is like I'll wait for InArt to do it. So that's that tagline that's been out there because they've done really good work. You know, so shout out to them.
Hey, Freddie, I know Hot Toys has the reputation, but who is king right now with 1/6 in your opinion? In art, you got Queens, right? And
it's still Hot Toys. It's still Hot Toys, but with certain characters, now it's at that point where if you know InArt is doing it, it's now, like I said, that thing where it's like, oh, their Supergirl is out, right? For Hot Toys, they announced it, and they're like, let's wait for InArt. Let's see what InArt does, or I'm gonna go with InArt. You know, so if we know InArt's doing something, we tend to deviate, to InArt a little bit for the most part because their likeness and they put the quality in with their clothing and stuff like that too. Which is what they're known for with their statues and their busts or whatever. They very good quality. Hot Toys, they when it comes to their quality with their gear and stuff, a lot of misses and stuff like that. But yeah, so shout out to InArt, man. They're doing it well, man. So I know the statue world, Queen Studios, that it's bleeding into that for lack of communication. But hopefully we get something soon.
That's good.
Size.
Hey, Freddie, one day, man, Hot Toys, I'll get one day. I really want to see what the hype is all about.
I've tried.
I do love their portraits, but it has to be that right IP.
I will say for you, get it InArt. If you go 1/6 for you,
that's why I asked. Because I like InArt's portraits, man. They look really
right.
Nice,
that's what I'm saying. For what you're used to in the statue community, I would say either go InArt or go J&D, depending on what you like as far as 1/6. But J&D, you'll spend a lot of money though.
I'm not sharing that on my screen. Okay, Ooh, okay. Ooh, all right.
Oh, that was the truth, man. We're that close.
Oh no. Let me. Well, you know what? Okay, let's do it real quick. I did see this piece floating around. This has been out for a while, but I haven't seen this in anybody's collection.
Same.
And it's really cool.
I think it's just a render, right now, Jimmy.
I saw one painted.
Okay, nice. That was dope.
I saw one painted, yeah. But it's really cool. I love the bats and everything on it. Really nice.
I would like that in 1/3. I would like that in 1/3, but I would want different options though with the cow.
Yeah, I always like the poses when Batman is He's over there, like just thinking about his life choice.
Jimmy, can I see that again? I don't know if you accidentally.
Yeah, hang on. I got.
It gave me vibes of the feeling I had when Supercraft came out with their concept, like
it
that
does.
type of vibe.
I was thinking the same thing.
I love stuff like
and
that.
that was a terrible ass vibe because that's concept terrible.
Nah.
But,
Listen, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
This Batman will go good with DK.
It looks really nice.
This is not a Batman to me though. Like he's too big to be Batman, like a regular Batman. This is a DK.
He's looking at what he has become. Like I like.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Kind of like that Darth Vader concept.
It kind of has the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah. What is this custom? Is this custom?
It is. Yeah, it is.
You remember Vision? Ben Affleck was he was big
at
that time when he was lifting
LBS base. It has that type of LBS base.
I like DK3 as a Batman when he fights and stuff like that, but I would want like a Batman 1000 body shape. I did it for my other Batmans I have in my collection. Like, if I want this to be my Batman, like my Bruce Wayne, I would want the skinnier looking version.
What's the scale on this?
This is 1/4, I believe.
Nice.
Is it gettable right now? Is it gettable?
I think it. I don't know exactly who made this, but I can find out.
Okay.
I can tell you.
Price.
This will look dope though. Like,
I'm curious what's the price is too.
I love that old man Bruce. That's how I would post mine.
I'll put it in the group. I'll find out.
It's like how many little kids did I kill? Goddamn. All the Robin's dead. Like, what did I do? What did I do?
You know that reminds me of Marcos. We need Marcos.
All right. Don't say
it. You know what Batman we need? You're the Batman you want. Batman from the future.
Oh yeah,
we need him, man.
Beyond, baby.
When is it gonna happen?
All right, guys. It's been a little over 2 hours, so I'm gonna go. But I would just like to give you guys a teaser/hint for what the truth is.
Yes, please.
If at certain points in this show, I/Jimmy have said certain words or certain things, but you might need to go back and rewatch this. But we basically said what the truth is, so you got to go back and watch the video.
Bro, that was the biggest nothing burger. Like
you have no idea, but Ram's gonna go back. Ram's gonna watch it.
What are we talking about?
Tune in. Same back channel.
What are you trying to say, guys?
I'm trying to. If you want to figure out what the truth is earlier, go back and watch the show. There's
what Matt's trying to say. But Matt's
Dude.
trying to say is that I'm the way, the truth, and the light. That's what he's talking
No,
about.
you are the way.
That was the most obligatory.
We in trouble.
Most obligatory.
Matt's trying to increase those viewerships. You got to go back to watch the hints.
You got to go back, and in certain things, you'll see things. And hear things.
And I will say this: if there's one stream that you watch this year, it should be next week, next Thursday. It should be one. Along with we have a lot of new things.
Can we invite Marcos? Can we invite Marcos?
Please, I want to have a good time. No. I'm just kidding.
If alcohol is allowed, I will.
You are invited, Marcos.
And
everybody's invited. Everybody's invited. You don't want to miss this.
If alcohol is invited,
very, very epic.
Marcos, tell her you're busy that day.
Oh my God. You mean him?
Whatever floats your boat, man. Hey.
Marcos dangerous.
Hey, man.
Oh no.
Do you?
And with that bombshell, let's go.
Log off.
That's the truth.
That is the truth. Thank you all for joining us this evening. I appreciate it. You don't want to miss next Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time, as I will be telling the truth next Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. It'll only be live on stream from 8 to 10 p.m. And everybody will get to see what we've been planning and what we've been talking about all this time. I'm working on a new project as we speak. And I feel like to pull it off is going to be even harder. So I'm trying to kind of manage these new projects all together. I promise you will not be disappointed. I will see you guys next week as I tell the truth at Thursday, 8 p.m. Central. Stay godlike. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Peace.
See that.